السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Our lesson today inshallah coordinates of the midpoint of line segment. At first, find the coordinate of the midpoint of a line segment. Number 2, use the coordinates of a midpoint in live applications. It's our object today. How can I find the coordinate of midpoint of line segment? Number 2, use this coordinate of a midpoint in live applications. If you have point A 2 and 1, point B 6 5, like this, then point C is the midpoint of AB and its coordinate 4 and 3. We notice that if we have point A x1 y1, point B x2 y2, then the coordinate of the midpoint is C, which is x y. We notice that from here the first coordinate or x coordinate 2 plus 6 divided by 2. 2 plus 6 equals 8 divided by 2 equals 4. And second coordinate 1 plus 5 divided by 2. 1 plus 5 equals 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So in general, we can say that x, which is the first coordinate, equals the sum of the first coordinate of the first point plus the x coordinate of the second point divided by 2, and y coordinate of the midpoint equals y coordinate of the first point plus y coordinate of the second point divided by 2. For example, if A 2 and 4, B 6 0, find the coordinate of the midpoint. We said let it coordinate of the midpoint equals xy, then x equals x plus x divided by 2, and y equals y plus y divided by 2, then x here equals 2 plus 6 divided 2 equals 4, and y equals 4 plus 0 divided by 2 equals 2, then the coordinate of the midpoint equals 4 and 2. Question number 2, if C equals 6 negative 4 is the midpoint of AB, where A equals find the point B. Number 1, or at first, let the required point or the missed point its coordinate equals xy. Then I can say that 6 negative 4 equals 6 negative 4 is the midpoint equals x5 plus x divided by 2, and negative 4 equals negative 3 plus y divided by 2, or we can say that x equals 5 plus x2. Here point A equals x1 y1 and point B equals x2 y2. You can solve as you like. Then x equals x1 plus x2 divided by 2, then 6, the x coordinate of the midpoint equals 5 plus x2 divided by 2, then 5 by using the cross multiplication, 5 plus x2 equals 12, then x2 equals 7. And also by the same way, y equals y1 plus y2, which y1 is the point A and y2 the coordinate of B. Let A x1 y1 and B x2 y2, then negative 4 equals negative 3 plus y2 divided by 2, then cross multiplication, negative 3 plus y2 equals negative 8, transform negative 3 in the other side, then y2 equals negative 5. Then the coordinate of the point B is 7 and negative 5, x and y, x and y. Okay. Example 3, if the line segment AB is diameter in circle M, where A equals 4 and 1, B equals 6 3, find the coordinates of M and the area of the circle. AB, diameter of circle M, Find the coordinate of the point M. We know that M is the center, is the center of the circle. This is the midpoint of AB. Then M is the midpoint of AB. We can say that M equals X and Y as you like. Then X equals X plus X1 plus X2. So we can say that point A equals X1, Y1, point B X2, Y2. Then and the required or the missed, which is the point M equals X and Y. Then X equals X1 plus X2 divided by 2. This is our rule today. Then X equals 4 plus 6 divided by 2, then X equals 5. Also by the same way, Y equals Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2, then Y equals 1 plus 3 divided by 2 equals 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Then the coordinate of the midpoint M equals 5 M 2. And he asked me for find the area of the circle. Area of the circle equals, yes, pi r square, pi r square. And we find that r equals ma, this is the radius, by r square. Then I must find the length of the radius, which equals ma. ma equals, as we studied in the first lesson in geometry, how can I find the distance between 2 points? Here we have m equals 5 and 2 and a equals 4, 1. Then we use the rule distance between 2 points to find the length of ma, which is equal r. Direct substitution, then r equals root 2. Then the area of the circle equals by r square equals by times root 2 all power 2 equals 2 by 2 by square unit, 2 by square unit. Again, this part, he asked me for finding the area of the circle. Area of the circle equals by r power 2 by r square, but we don't have the length of r which equals ma or mb, it's the same. Then we can use the rule of the distance between 2 points as we studied in the first lesson in geometry. By using this rule, root bracket power 2 plus bracket power 2 difference between x plus difference between y, direct substitution, then we find r equals root 2. Put r equals root 2 in the rule of area of the circle by r square, we find the final result equals 2 by square unit. Question number 4, prove that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle where A equals negative 1, 4, B equals 3, negative 1, and C equals negative 5, 1, and find its area. At first, to prove that any triangle is isosceles triangle, it means we must find the two sides are equal in length. Two sides equal in length. So at first, I must find AB by using the rule of distance between 2 points, root bracket power 2 plus bracket power 2, difference between x and difference between y. Then AB equals, by using direct substitution, equals 5. The next step, find BC. BC by using this rule equals 8. I must find AC root equals 5. Then we notice that AB equals AC. AB equals AC. Since AB equals AC, then this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Find the area of this triangle. The area of this triangle. We know that the area of any triangle equals half times base times height. Half times base times height. Draw this triangle and point A equals negative 1, 4, point B 3 and 1, point C negative 1 and 1, 5, 5, 8. To find the area, we must find D equals, D is the midpoint of BC as we studied today. We said today, how can I find the midpoint of BC, which is point D? x1, x2 divided by 2, y1 divided by y2 equals, then D equals negative 1 and 1, negative 1 and 1. B, D, such that D is the midpoint of BC. Why I miss to find AD? the length of AD, the length of AD, because we know that the median in the isosceles triangle perpendicular to BC, such that AD will be the height of this triangle. Then AD equals 3 centimeter. Then the area of triangle equals half times the base BC equals 8 times 3, which is the height as we studied before. let D midpoint of BC, then AD is median. And we knew that the median in the isosceles triangle perpendicular to the base, then AD will be the height of this triangle, then the area of this triangle equals half times the base times the height equals 12 square length, square unit. Question 5 proves that the quadrilateral ABCD is parallelogram where A equals B equals C equals and D equals A 3 4, B 0 2, and C negative 2 negative 3, and D equals 2 and negative 2. We can prove that ABCD parallelogram by more than one way, such that we can prove that the two diagonals bisect each other. Bisect each other means the midpoint of AC, which equals 1 and 0, must be equal to the midpoint of BD, the same midpoint. This means two diagonals bisect each other. Midpoint of AC, we have A and we have C. Then we use the rule as we said. Then the midpoint of AC equals 1 and 0. Midpoint of BD equals, yes, okay, 1 and 0. Then the two diagonals bisect each other. This means the quadrilateral ABC is a parallelogram. Remark, if A x1 y1 and B x2 y2, C x3 y3, and D x4 y4 are the vertices of parallelogram or rhombus or rectangle or square, which is that special cases from a parallelogram, then we can say that x1 plus x3 equals x2 plus x4, and y1 plus y3 equals y2 plus y4, and we will inshallah solve more exercise about this remark next session inshallah. Thank you for listening.